Good morning, everybody. This is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess, and I just wanted to drop some insight regarding rites of passage around occult and esoteric knowledge and wisdom. Now, means knowledge that is gained from within, that is not like revealed to others, and then occult means knowledge that is deliberately hidden, right? So a lot of the part of being like a true twin flame on your spiritual journey is gaining both esoteric light and occult dark knowledge or wisdom. And when we say dark, that just means like things that are not given to people because it's hidden in plain sight, right? That's why they always say symbols speak volumes, but only to the initiate. A lot of individuals, they do not have what I call the keys to the streets. They have not been ordained to access higher level forms of information, knowledge, and wisdom, and these mystic information because one, their ancestors are banned because of what they didn't do, or what they did engage in past lives. Two, these individuals have cut themselves off because of their behavior. They have not deemed themselves worthy. Or three, they want to stay involved in low vibrational material world bullshit. They're attached to the material. So when you're operating too much out of a lower material world frequency, when you're vibrating at that level, you're calcified, right? So you can't get these bits of knowledge and insight and wisdom to be able to get to the next level. That's what ends up happening. And then what ends up happening is these individuals who because this is going to be happening with, because you guys, a lot of you guys are going to be getting confirmation that you've been accepted through the Lionsgate portal, and you've done a lot of your work. You're going to be reaching a high level of ascension and higher level activation of knowledge and wisdom, which can only come through activation of certain DNA codons. A lot of individuals who claim to be spiritual teachers, etc., who claim to have the keys, they're going to be falling away because this next level of knowledge and information is only going to be given, it's going to be spoken from within, because the gateway has to be opened from within. These are not things that you're going to be able to search on the internet. You may be able to find bits and pieces here and there that can help you develop a greater whole picture, but a lot of this information and wisdom is not, of course, it's not available online. And if it is available online, it's password protected, it's being given in groups, etc., etc. This is a protective mechanism, right? Because back in the ancient days, certain people were getting access to certain information and knowledge and wisdom. This is how Atlantis imploded, right? This is how we got the development of certain languages that are directly connected to the Satanic Bible and witchcraft and sorcery. There's a reason why the papacy, right? They're hiding thousands of books from ancient Egypt and removed dozens of books and chapters from the Bible. They don't want the majority of people to have the keys to the streets. Also, too, a lot of this information is being used against us in society. So what's going to be happening right now is there's going to be a lot of people who they do not have the keys to the streets because clearly they have not ascended. So in order for them to feel good about their lack of knowledge or awareness, right, or their stunted spiritual development, you're going to turn into the crazy one. Your knowledge and your information is going to start to be false. You see how that works? It's just reverse psychology from narcissists. But what I want you to do is stay in the understanding that you know exactly what you're talking about, because the universe is going to keep on sending you downloads and information and stories to help you clear up these pictures, to help you clear up this information. Like I told you guys about, right now, because of the certain trines that are in the sky and because of the not the energy that's coming onto planet Earth, a lot of people, their DNA is degrading even more because their energy can't withstand it because they haven't done their work. So they're going to be trapped in old Earth, right? The place where they cannot return from. And it was crazy because I actually found a story Like in there's some of these mythology stories that actually are talking about that same exact concept, but they brought so much math and knowledge and wisdom to it. I was like, I knew I wasn't tripping when I got that download. I'm gonna share with you all later today. I'm gonna go to the mountains and I'll read from there. So you just need to be mindful about what's happening right now. And remember also too, when people are under the programming of popular culture, dealing with celebrities, they're under religious programming, they're under false love and light programming, or they're under dark satanic programming, right? Dichotomous, the polarized thinking or polarizing ideology. That puts their consciousness within a certain frequency where they cannot receive channelings and downloads from higher level forces. The Galactic Federation. The ancestors are saying, and these higher level beings are saying, why would we give them the keys to the streets so that they can destroy? Why would we give them access to information and knowledge so that they can destroy? Remember, I told you guys, if you've read Samael on war, if you study some of the Gnostic teachings, and Gnosticism is literally it's the mystical branch of Christianity, right? Just like they have Kabbalah, which is the mystical branch of Judaism. They have Baha'i or Zoroastrianism, which is the mystical branches of Islam. If you study some of this text, they will even tell you there are certain places in the material world. When you see them in the dream state, it's completely different. There are places in the dreams only where you can only go in the astral plane to receive certain knowledge and information. There's no access on planet Earth at all. For myself, when it's come to working with different type of like good spell work, light magic, gaining certain information, I've only gained access in the spiritual realm. A lot of it has not come from books that are in the material world. A lot of people are blocked off from that, but it's by design because that's their test, right? It's just like in the book of Thoth. You can only enter the halls of a mentee if your heart is balanced and light. You cannot enter the halls. The tablets will be barren, they'll be blank. So, where other people see blank tablets, you will see a whole wealth of knowledge and information that only you can read. You see? That's the first chapter in the book of Thoth. A lot of people do not have the keys to the streets. I'm telling you right now. Because they're karmics. Raise your vibration. Repent if you've misused or abused spiritual knowledge. It's kind of like the continuation of the scribe from when we were doing the shadow work last night, which by the way snatched my edges. Or if you're a keeper of sacred knowledge and information and wisdom, you also have to be careful of who you give it to because you can also get your rites of passage taken away. Also be careful about how you use that because then you can get it taken away. Before Saturn goes direct, clear your energy. Yes. This is another reason why divine feminine, why I said polluted pussy, dirty dick. Be careful because what they're really trying to do is come to you to steal information and wisdom. One through the intimacy and the sex, pillow talking, but of course, as they enter you, you're exchanging information, right? And helping them get to a higher level, so then they can try to go under the radar because they're coded with your divine energy to try to access these halls. You see? Saturn goes direct 928. Yes. Yes, that's another reason why they're coming to take information because they know only certain people have the keys to the streets right now. And even though I share and I teach, there's a lot that I don't share because it will be complete fucking total chaos in the hands of karmics. That's why I put everything. I'm putting more stuff on Patreon right now, and you guys are like, karmics can come there too, but at least I can see their names and I can pull cards on them to see who needs to get removed as patrons. I remove patrons. I remove patrons. Trust me. Right. Right. Everyone is mad right now. Yeah. There you go. So that's what's going to be happening right now. And another thing too, um, I experience this a lot. It's like, I'm not talking about myself because I'm a narcissist and I have nothing to talk about. I just try to give you my lived experience so you understand. Growing up, I was always outcasted by other people of color. Oh, you think you're smarter, you think you're better. No, I just like to read and mind my business, that I didn't want to be involved in chasing after celebrities or being a part of groups for popularity or cliques or things like that. So I spent my time reading and studying and gaining information and knowledge and wisdom. And there's a lot of folks who are, a lot of you guys are like that too, and they're jealous because of that. So instead of them to address their lack of self discipline in terms of their studying and gaining knowledge and wisdom and their spiritual development, there's something wrong with you, right? That's something else that's going to be coming up too. So, for my melanated people, this is something that's a problem with us because we're so trapped in slave consciousness that somehow being intelligent is a form of disrespect towards somebody else. Right. Weird because you don't mind reading a book. But it's not weird to be like 16 or 17 getting blacked out drunk. Like, what the fuck? No, I'd rather do something else. So that's what I had to say about that. They do not have the keys to the streets. You all are getting the keys to the streets. Some of you guys are getting certain types of information and knowledge and wisdom and downloads and insights that are helping you complete certain pictures, or you're getting 5D insight into everyday 3D phenomena. I'm not saying hoard knowledge and wisdom. Write it down, keep processing it. Then you, within your consciousness, think, if I share this knowledge and information with a certain person, what can happen with this knowledge and information? Yeah, we're the scapegoats. I'm just going to keep it hella real. I've had my phone tapped and my house tapped and my computer wired just from the knowledge and information and types of spell work that I know they're trying to find out. They're working hard overtime to try to find out. Even if they do find it, it's not going to work for them either because their hearts are not pure. Halls of Amenti, right? That's how serious this shit is, y'all. That's how real this stuff is. Yes. Yes. I've even had like men who were a part of secret societies and shit like that try to put spell work on me to bind me because even in their secret society, they still weren't getting the knowledge that I was kicking. Because remember, especially as women, when you have a womb, which is a triangle, an inverted triangle, if you understand what I'm talking about, you have even higher levels of access to information and knowledge and wisdom. If you understand how to use your womb. That's why you got to be careful about the different type of like feminine products that you use because they got chemicals, and the people that you let into your womb space, into your yoni. Even it even goes down to the chemicals that you put into your body, yo, on your body, the deodorants and the perfumes and the smell goods. Yes, right, right. Galaxy gateways to other dimensions. Yes, right. Calling you white girl because you're educated. Think about that in our community. Really, really think about that as people of color, because most folks that follow my channel are people of color. Think about that. Why someone else needs to be weird or crazy because they're smart or uppity. Really think about that slave shit. It's a difference between being a slave and being enslaved. as well. I want you to also understand that. A lot of our ancestors were enslaved. Some of them chose to be slaves. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, exactly, Mystic Butterflies. They'll tell you when to speak and with whom. No, Siamese, that doesn't make you a karmic. Also, you got to remember, like if your diet, drinking or smoking, that matters. Sleeping with the telephone or electronics by your head, that can discombobulate your frequencies. Making sure that you're doing your cleansing, doing DNA clearing and activations too can help you. If you're a karmic, it's just gonna act. If you've been doing karmic shit and you come from a lineage of karmic ancestors, you got to be doing heavy, heavy, heavy clearing and processing because that automatically blocks you from getting the keys to the streets. Do you think that it's just a free for all? That knowledge and wisdom is just accessible to everybody and anyone can get it? No. Why do you think they be going to Bohemian Grove doing rituals on children? They're getting access to that adendochrome, a certain type of chemical, a certain type of hormone that then allows them to amplify their psychic gifts, things that we just do naturally. That why do you think some of y'all are being gang stalked? Because they want to use you for rituals to power up their intuition. Why do you think some of these? I've talked about this before. They be going on social media, gang stalking, doing energy harvesting rituals and shit like that because they don't have the keys to the streets because their ancestors are foul and they're blocked. Right, an Oreo because I choose to learn. Exactly. Sacred knowledge did not come from white folks. No, no, no. And we've already talked about this. We Sibyls, we've already talked about this. We already know who the ancient Egyptians and the Sumerians are, the Anunnaki and all these other type of different beings. We already know this. Yes, there are some people of color who are completely blocked off. There's some white folks who are completely blocked off. There's some white folks who are completely tapped in. There's people of color who are completely tapped in, right? Because right now, also another thing too, I'm just gonna keep it hella real. White supremacy exists. That shit is a problem on planet Earth. It's blocking people from being able to collectively ascend. But people of color, we are our problem. White folks are our problem too. No one's being spared. So when in your spiritual process and your ascension development, just make sure that you are, like I said in the racism video, just make sure that you're clearing yourself from those psychological patterns that have been embedded in us from society. Both sides, please. Okay, let's just keep it hella all the way real. Real. Wow. The more you learn, the more you have to do. Right. Yes. So this is like the real talk. And like I said, the wheat is being separated from the chaff right now with this South Node in Sagittarius. Because remember also too, the if you've studied the Lilith and you've studied the low vibrational aspects and you've studied Egyptian astrology, they'll also talk about like the South Node they'll say it's evil, but because it's a blockage. Staying in the South Node past life is a blockage to your current life ascension process, right? Because it's past life. It's what you need to move away from. The South Node in Sagittarius also too is misuse and abuse of spiritual knowledge, information, and wisdom. Because remember, Sagittarius is the ninth house of philosophy and wisdom and knowledge. So right now, a lot of these karmics who, even in the past life, misuse or abuse spiritual knowledge, information, and wisdom, they're going to be getting karma right now. I talked about this like 6 months ago. You see it happening now, right? Ooh, to whom much is given, much is tested. Yeah. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing because some of the information and knowledge I've been given, I was like, "Ooh, shit." The Most High knows my heart because I was like, "This in the hands of a karmic, this in the hands of a karmic, hell nah, hell nah." We talking about twin towers every fucking day, right? Yep, sending flies and bugs bugging your house, spiders in your home. They will go to hella lengths. Fake pages a day. I'm telling you. They even have sent me money. Oh, deposit this into your account. Wire transfer. I'm telling you, anything to get access. They've even sent fake maintenance men to my apartment. Oh, we're changing the fire detectors. They put the fire detectors from like the hallway to inside my bedroom, from out of my kitchen inside my living room. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They do not have the keys to the streets. Centipedes, oh fuck no. Get a bottle, a spray bottle. Put some Florida water in there, put some salt in there. Spellbreaker oil or and dragon's blood oil if you have it. If not, dragon's blood, put some drive evil away and spray your whole house down. I do that every single day on top of smudging my house. Right, fake house calls, I'm telling you. Wicked amount of flies. They're spying. I've lived in my apartment 4 years, not a single fly, not a single bug. All of a sudden, I open my door, 15 flies on my door. I'm not stupid. I saw it in the dream state first. They're little men. They're like gnomes. If it isn't benefiting you spiritually, walk. Must match energy. All relationships. Yes. Right. How do they spy with flies? They send the flies to the house. The flies record the information and knowledge that's or information or whatever they see. Then when the fly dies, the image is projected into the consciousness of whoever sent it. Yes. So yeah, the puppy was afraid of the spider web, right? All of a sudden spider webs in my house. I'm like, what is this? But I keep my home shielded inside and out. Inside and fucking out. It's not possible. Burn some vetiver and mullein. That's good banishing agents. Insects have access to all. You're so funny. The lower world, yeah, they are cheating, hiding, and stealing. Yes, because they're trying to survive, but it's not possible. They're fighting a losing battle. It's their lot. It's been tagged in their DNA. You can't erase that. You can heal karmic energies, right? And burdens that are passed down and karmic cycles, right? The way that that happens is as you start to clear it, it comes up in your conscious mind, and then you have the choice whether to continue in that cycle or to clear it and remove it. A lot of these people, they're not ready for that work. That's why they keep on trying to play with witchcraft and magic and shit like that. It's not gonna work. Siamese, I feel like there's spell work involved in your illness. I'm just gonna keep it hella real. Bees are not bad. Bees are feminine. Bees are a message from the divine feminine. Bees and crows. Because the funny thing is, as I was sitting at a bench the other day, and the fly came near me, but then a couple of bees came near me too, and that's when I got confirmation. I was like, oh no, divine feminine is watching in the higher planes. Right. Thank you, Katie May Cooper. Yep. A black feather. Cleanse your auric fields because you have wings. When you see feathers around you a lot, that's angelic messages, but also too the color of the feathers give you a message. I'll see white feathers and then I'll see it gets a little bit gray or it gets a little bit dark at the tips. That lets me know that I need to really clear my energy field because there's been a heavy attack. Hooting up a storm. They're doing a whole ritual. The cats and the owls. Oh, Ashley, that's sweet. Your energy's coming back. Another way to gauge if there's the magic that's being done on you is animals. Animals. Cats, dogs, babies, they fucking love me. I know when there's spell work being done because animals will go away from me or they'll bark at me or something like that. That's how you know. And after we did we've been doing major clearing and meditation works on the Patreon. The energy will go back to normal, and then they're like out after me, coming to me, licking me, wanting to play with me, etc. Yeah. Yes, Jessica, the spell work can, or that person's energy, they're telling you that that person is a rat. Siamese, tap in. Run the bath now. Yes, exactly, Terra. They use them to spy. It's too late for them. Exactly. It's too fucking late. Right, Neela. Hi, Joanne. Wow. Hunab, that's so crazy. Oh, I'm happy, real divine masculine, for that. Perish, right. Right. Angel messages, Nilda. Divine feminine, Haitian queen, yep. Flies everywhere. Banish. Dragon's blood, ASAP. Vetiver, ASAP. Saturn's glaive. There's something, if someone try to put something in your energy. 333 every day and PM. Communication is going to be coming in from somebody. Yes. Oh, they give me hugs, pictures, and drawn pictures. That's so cute. Oh, cosmic pearls. Yeah. The right ear ringing. I get that too. It's a frequency attunement. And then sometimes you guys will even hear, if you wake up at certain times, you'll even hear like a certain type of music. I don't know, maybe that's just me because I'm a Libra moon, but I'll even hear like in the dead of night certain sounds, like a trumpet playing. And the craziest thing is like I'm not on any type of drugs. And I have hella earth in my chart. So it's like I'd understand if I had a whole bunch of like air or water, but earth signs are hella practical. Yeah, exactly. Astronaut, be very careful because you have high vibrational energy, okay? Hi, critique. I'm hearing the ringing right now in my ear. That's crazy as hell. Right, Hunab, exactly. Some you guys know what that ringing in your ear is your clairaudience. Either someone trying to block it or it's being amplified. Because I literally can hear people when they're having conversations about me, or like if someone is talking about me, they I can feel them in my energy field. I could see them. Yay. Dragonflies are not the problem. It's flies, spiders, roaches, rats that you need to be mindful of. Seeking nature. He's using some type of platform where he can retract text messages. Stay away from him because there's something about you that your energy has changed and they're coming to take something. Joanne, hit me up. You hear love songs? That's so funny, Jaleesa. 30 minutes ago, critique. All right, y'all. I just had to drop that knowledge and information. And everyone's getting upgrades. Yes. Oh, your Mercury's in the 12th house? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Get it, Brittany. Get it, Brittany. Star Mage. I'm glad that that person was exposed. There's a ringing in my left ear as we speak. It's hella crazy. Thank you, Maple Sade. Worldwide information. You guys are so funny. Vibrating sometimes. Do you have Pisces energy in your chart? Or that could be a root chakra attacks, money. You see? You see how they're at my door? I'm not opening the door. No one ever comes to my apartment. Ever. Ever. You see how they're gang stalking? Y'all see this shit live and direct. Y'all see this shit? I'm not opening that motherfucking door. Giovanni, it's okay. Sage yourself. Do a meditation. Do a sound meditation, okay? Wow. All right, y'all. I got to dip. Let me go handle this. Um, Talk to you all soon. We'll do the shadow integration meditation tonight. Shadow meditation tonight, okay? Bye.